Yeah. Let's see if I can put this Let's sort of caught up and stuff. Start working on. Okay, a couple teeth made a big difference. Um, on the hybrid system, I pulled about one tooth out on both, um, and on both sides, and give it a. Let's see what these input shapers come back looking like. So let's see what Y looks like. I'll run it for Toilet One right now. See if I can. Yeah. Hmm. Everything looking good. Nothing's binding. Oh, you want to do copy mode? Yeah, I can do that. I did that the other day. Somebody did the offset. I can do the visual offset. I'll try to share my screen while I'm doing the VAOC so you can see what the whole process looks like. It's pretty cool. Now the copy mode, like you said, you did basically you slice it like one. It has settings in like has like a thing just like kind of fluid, and then you just go from that. Can you still hear me on that stream? Okay, good. Swap the AirPod so I can keep having the power for that. It's noticeably sounds noticeably better with the bearing stacks and with the idlers. That's good news already. Yeah, I really like that extra tension. Let's see what it gives us. See, how do I share like one screen? Uh, yeah. Okay, that's not bad. I think we could do better. I'm going to check the tension real quick on both and then kind of adjust there. 7.52. What's this one out? Okay, so they are a little off. Well, no, they're about the same, which is great. Which means we can just give them more tension. We'll give them we'll start with half turns from here. So give both. What I'm doing is I'm tensioning Y. I already tensioned X how I wanted it. I'm tensioning Y now. So I basically went from just a bare bout of tension on both when I did 5 turns, and then I did a half turn. I'm at like 5.4% the input shaper right now, and I'm gonna see if I can show what I'm doing. We can do this, right? So I'm at 5.4%. Looks horrible, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it again. I did a half turn. Give it a try. They do sound bad. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. And I could swap if I'm just using the studio for going live on YouTube from the YouTube side website. I'll install OBS after this so I can switch mics and stuff easier. Next time I'll be yeah, the bearing stacks they're noticeably quieter. I have the idlers on X are doing fine now, so I'm gonna leave them alone. What's loud about it? Just the movements? I mean, you don't have a door right now. That's probably why it's loud. It's for everyone watching it. If someone else is like the other person watching, it's a K1 Max. He's talking about creating Crowdy K1 Max. Even with the door? Maybe I'll bring the K1 Max inside and we take a look at it because even when mine is running, it doesn't. I mean, it's basically the same thing as yours, as far as upgrades and everything. What could be the difference? I'm not really sure. You don't have a CPAP or anything, right? Just have fan. Well, take a look at it. Let's see what we get. We improved it all. We're at 5 point something. Yep, 4.7. That was with a half turn. So we'll give both of them another half turn. Just kind of keep going from there. And the temptation is to when you're doing this, and the temptation is always to do more turns, but just stick with the half turns. It's a lot easier. It's just a process. I don't know. I don't. Oh, it's in the garage, so I don't know that. I don't know that it's how noisy it is. We'll see. I don't know. I'll print something tonight. I'm gonna stop sharing. This is done. When it's done, I'll bring that back up again. Trying to find oh, that's right. Zocal sent me those models earlier. I'm gonna download these. Send them a couple of them off, try them out. Um, okay, here we go. Get this thing done. The stills and STLs. How do you get money? I mean, I think most people say that once the STL files are out there, everyone just pay. Even if they pay for them, they copy them and send it to their friends and stuff. So I don't know. I think what you do is you I mean, you're already on Facebook Marketplace. You're on Etsy. You could. I mean, they have those one places that sell packages of stills for people that design cool things, and you get probably a fraction of the sale or something. Every month. Here, let's check let's check how these came out. Meanwhile, I'm going to send that. Let's send those new things to the salad fork. Take a look at these. Okay. It's not much better. It's 5.38 actually. I think it is not as good as it was before. So we'll just keep going with tension. What I learned about that too is like don't be afraid. Be afraid when it gets worse all of a sudden. Just keep giving it tension. Okay, we'll start. I'm not only doing T1 because T1's the problematic one. T0 didn't have any issues really. So I'll let that run. We're going through input shaping on IDEX with the hybrid, and right now I'm just increasing tension little by little on the top. I did like two quarter turns, and I just did a full turn on each. What I found before by doing this is that you're going to need when it goes up, you just need more tension, more than you think. You just do it slow. Let me see. I can show tension. It was at 5.2% the last input shaper for Y. They're all ugly though. For Y, never get the same as what you get X. X is always looks really, really nice. That's what I'm saying. I try to do it on Facebook Marketplace locally for now. They're really nice. What you make is really nice. I mean, and Pokemon is pretty damn hot right now. Like people my age are spending a bunch of money on it. I think I've seen, it was like 40s and I see these dudes waiting at the Pokestop in the supermarket when the drop happens and buying a bunch of them. So they'll pay what you're asking for your Pokeball, for your Pokemon box card set holder. You just got to keep on Facebook, but on Craigslist too, like where you are. You're in a good part of the US where people probably do that, 5.6. So it is going up. I want to see let's see what T0 says. Let's get an idea. I'll check real quick how long this print's going to take on the fork. Oh, an hour. Whatever. Yeah, this is not the most exciting process, did you? This whole like tuning the input shaping. People do it, but you know, it's not super exciting. Yeah, I gotta like figure out how to use OBS. I'm gonna go check that right now. Because then I can have music on it and everything, right? Did you? Let's see. Let's see what we end up getting here. 1.8. Look at that. See? I just needed more tension, did you? And so this is T1, T0, 1.8. So we know we're going the right direction. We're running again on 0. I think it's a little better. 5 nuggets. Yeah, break them with belt. Break the belt completely, right? Do it. He won't do it. Did I tell you that I woke up to a snap belt on this thing one time? It was before I had IDEX and before I like learned how to tighten belts correctly. And the belt had broken at the clip, like it sheared off. I was so mad. After that, I just take my time. Did you use OBS when you stream on Twitch? I might have to have you and Shima help me figure out how to set this up properly. So I want to like be able to lo-fi and everything on in the background. I'd really like to have that. Right now, I don't have anything. Kind of boring. I'll figure it out. 2. Hmm. So I would like to see what 1 is now. I went up a little bit, but okay. Check T1. I just got LBS installed, so I'll probably try to get it going. It's a lot better than it used to be. I set it up years ago and it was pretty painful. And now it looks like it's pretty straightforward. Maybe it won't be as bad. Maybe it will. Yeah, because I plan to stream a little bit every night when I'm printing or anything. From now on, I'm going to stream. Those parts are pretty good off the work. I'm printing them in just black ASA. I mean, the Y used to have a lot more vibration sounds than this when it was getting up above 100 hertz. And now I think these motor mounts from Mandela made a pretty big difference. They're just solid. Let's see what we get on one T1. So some moral. Hopefully it's before or below 5. 4.9. Is it 4.9? Let's see. I'll save it out. I'm gonna open it and tell everyone right now. It is 4.9. Not bad. I mean, just keep having some tension. Run this again on P1. The bearing stacks, the bearings in the sound good too. I don't hear any like rubbing or rattling or grating. So we know we're good there. Oh, Bud says he's gonna have his tool head with a rat ray Peacock Ford next soon. Good. Let's take a look at it. 4.7. Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down slow. I'm gonna measure the tension real quick. It's not bad. Huh. So something's funky on T1, on T0. The belt's sticking out on one side more than it should. I'm printing these new hybrid Y belt holders, so that should solve the issue of them slipping a little bit. Water left. I do not have any water left. Everybody got- Yeah, it's kind of an ongoing, so kind of a boring process, but you go through it, right? When you get the shapers you want, look in there, you tension it slowly, you get the shapers you want. Okay, 3.9. So that's some more tension, get a little better. By the way, I'm adding a full turn. When I was doing half turns, it was going down like 0.5, 0.25%. You see, I'll look over here, see if I can move this thing without borking it all up. But yeah, the new tensioners are printing right there. So not tensioners, sorry, the new belt, Y belt holders. Real cool from into some pretty good ones. They have teeth, so we can clamp down on the belt, not have to worry about just the belt keep itself holding in place. These are the Funzor ones, and they're machined aluminum, but they don't hold the belt as tight as they should. I think it slips when you start getting higher tension. Yeah, did you if you're on still after that? If we can get this below 2%, we'll just do VAOC. We'll reset and do the IDEX offset too. It's pretty cool. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll show you the IDEX offset. If we get something, if we get a decent one, I'm not going to print multicolor, but I'll do mirror. I'll do copy mode so you can see a copy mode start. I could so get what I need out of it. I think that's higher than it was before, 4.7, right? We're at 3.8. So let's back it off. So it's got quite a bit of tension, so I'm going to back it off instead of add. See what happens here. Also, might just leave it at 3 point whatever, so you can see it print. You've been waiting long enough. I'll play with it more later. The issue though is that the shaper graphs have to be pretty close for copying mirror mode to work well.